This is the update I never wanted to make. Okay, so right now, I don't really know what to think. My period is like a week late, which it's not unusual for my period to be a bit late, but I have been having some like symptoms recently. They've just made me curious, so got a pregnancy test here. I'm going to take it. I have used some of the strip ones in the past, but sometimes I have a hard time reading them, so I just got one of the ones with the words so that I can actually, you just feel confident in whether it's positive or negative, either way. So let's go ahead and do this. I think you have to hold it in for 20 seconds. Okay, now cap back on, and there's a little loading sign right here. So now we wait. And I think it said 3 minutes is about how long it takes. So 3-minute timer right now. I'm equal parts excited, but then also not wanting to get my hopes up. So weird to say that you have a feeling. I have a feeling. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna change everything. So here's the plan. We'll see how it works out, but I think I just got 5 of like 30 of the photos printed, and my plan is basically just to say, hey Christopher, I just got some of my film photos back. Do you want to come see them? There's some cute ones of us. And so I'll pass them to him, he'll flip through them, and then you get to the last photo and oh my goodness. So I really think that this is going to be so cute, and then the moment that he gets to that last photo, then I'm going to hand him this, which is a little box with, I just got like a little newborn onesie, these adorable little whales, and then the pregnancy test, and it still says pregnant, which is so cool. So I think that this is going to be such a sweet way to reveal it, and this is actually the day before I found out, and then this last picture is like 4 hours after I found out. So I think that's just so sweet. I feel like this is going to be just so much fun. I'm excited. I think I'm going to do this out here on the patio. It is so beautiful outside today. Maybe like a little warm and a little loud, but feel like it'll just be such a nice place. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this little box down here in this corner so that he can't see it. And then I'm probably going to try propping the camera up on here, but I'm really not going to try to worry too much about filming it perfectly or anything, because at the end of the day, like, I would love to have a video that I can look back on of the two of us and remember it, but you know, the big thing that matters is just that it's a moment between the two of us. So going to do that. It's gonna get home soon, and oh, this is gonna be so good. How's it going? Just go back. Pictures. Close.
What? You pregnant? What? What? Oh. Oh. There's a baby. Oh.
Literally, I found out between this picture and this picture. I took a test this morning. Look at how tiny it is, though.
Number one grandpa. No way.
What? Why don't you look at the other one, Mom?
There's another thing in there, Mom.
What? What? What?
Oh!
Oh my Good morning. We are just arriving at Novant Presbyterian now, which is the hospital in Uptown. This is where I'm going to have my first ultrasound, and oh, I'm so excited right now. Christopher is going to be joining me for it. How are you feeling, Christopher?
Feeling good. Trying to find parking.
Oh yeah, it's like a little bit crazy. I'm like already feeling almost emotional, so yeah, it's like, super exciting.
Heart's right in there.
Oh my goodness.
Simple. Beautiful. Zoom out, you can see just how itty bitty that one is.
Oh my goodness.
Little baby right there. So cool.
Okay, just got out of our appointment and everything looked really good with the ultrasound. That was just, honestly, it was such a cool experience. They had like a little section of it where we got to hear the baby's heartbeat, and oh, I started tearing up so hard. It was so cool. The only like real thing of note was, so I guess there was some confusion over the date of my last period. They had it entered differently in their system, and I like not tracked it properly in the app either, which whoops. But because of that, I am about a week further back than I thought I was originally. So yeah, I guess I'm closer to like 6 weeks right now, but we got a little picture of the baby. So, I mean, you really can't see anything. It's just like a little blur at this point. So cute though. And they actually want me to come back in 2 weeks just to have an appointment where the baby is a little bit bigger, because I thought I was further along than I actually was, which is totally fine. And actually I'm kind of excited because it means we're gonna get a second ultrasound like in really short time here, which is awesome. But yeah, everything looks good so far, and yeah, it was so cool. This is the update I never wanted to make. Let's see, it's been 3 days. Feels like so much longer. 3 days since we went in for the ultrasound, and 3 days ago everything seemed so exciting, seemed fine. We heard the heartbeat, which was so beautiful. Tonight I'm going to, it's like an OB/GYN urgent care, I don't really know. They're going to do another ultrasound, but I'm just so scared that I've lost the baby, or if I haven't already lost it, we're gonna lose it. I know that everything happens for a reason. I do. But a pregnancy was already one of those things that I was excited about but really intimidated by. And this all happening, and then the first few weeks of finding out that I'm pregnant, it's been really hard the past few days. Christopher's been here for me a lot, which I've been really grateful for. He's going to go with me to the urgent care today. Yeah, that's the update, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. So I will give you guys a full update later. I feel so exhausted right now, but baby still has a heartbeat, is in the right place, and they said the most concerning thing right now is just that the heart rate is a little bit lower today than it was when I went in on Friday, but it's continuing to grow. And they said that the heart rate could just be that the baby's really relaxed right now, but it's something that they're going to want to monitor. Yeah, I'm really glad that baby's still here. Really glad about that. But there's still a lot of just worries and anxieties right now that I'm just not going to try to think about. But yeah, I'll probably give you guys a full update later, but wanted to let you guys know baby is still with us, which is beautiful. It's now 4 days later. spoke to you guys on Monday night. And Tuesday and Wednesday were pretty normal. The spotting was continuing, but I wasn't too worried about it because the doctor had told me that the type of ultrasound that I'd gotten can sometimes cause that, and so she basically told me if it happened again not to think too much of it, only to worry if it turned bright red. And it did yesterday. I think I was in denial for most of the day. Last night, I was bleeding, but I wasn't in a lot of pain or anything. I just felt like I didn't have a lot of energy. I went to bed trying to think, like, hopefully it will stop overnight. In the middle of the night, though, a couple of times I woke up, and yeah, the bleeding continued. It was getting worse. I started experiencing some cramping, and I just knew. At like 5 this morning, I miscarried and our baby left my body. And it's all so fresh. Christopher and I have just been crying, hugging, being there for each other, supporting each other all day. I didn't even expect that, my reaction would be this hard. I don't think I've ever cried this much in my whole life. This morning, I called my doctor, told them what had happened, and they were able to get me in for a day of appointment just to make sure that what I feared had happened and to make sure that medically everything was okay with me. So this morning I went in for my doctor's appointment, and it was someone who I'd never seen before. They were really, really sweet. And they confirmed what I already knew, that I had a miscarriage, that we'd lost our baby. And fortunately, medically, I'm fine. I was able to pass everything just from the comfort of home last night, which is really, I'm so thankful for. I don't know how hard or traumatic going to the ER would have been. I'm really glad we were able to do that at home. And then, yeah, said everything was fine, and then I was like really holding it together at that appointment. And then as I was checking out, I had to cancel all our future appointments. We had an ultrasound, a second ultrasound. I guess it would have been our third at this point. I was scheduled for next Friday. I just asked if she could cancel all the appointments that we had coming up, and I just lost it. Like I am now. She was really sweet. The lady who was checking me out came around and gave me a hug, which I needed so bad in that moment. So I guess that's it. That's where we're at right now. I've like cried so much in the past, gosh, I guess it's like 8 hours now, that I'm still surprised that there's tears left in my body. I don't know why this happened. Feels like it's not supposed to happen, as you could expect. It's been hard, just emotionally, definitely first and foremost. Physically too, it sucked. I don't know, like, bleeding on your period is just different. When you're pregnant and you're bleeding, you just know you just feel it in your gut on a different level, like something isn't right. I think this is the hardest thing I've ever been through. No, it definitely is. I've been spending a lot of time just praying, reading different Psalms. Psalms 23, Psalms 46, those two have been really comforting to me today. So I don't know where we go from here. This was supposed to be a first trimester vlog, that's why I was filming everything. And now, oh gosh, it's the story of our baby's entire life. And part of me knows it's going to be so hard to post this, but another part of me knows that I need this video to look back on, to remember this baby with, because even though it was such a short time that we knew, it's been such a precious time. And Christopher and I both just, what we were saying this morning, have just developed so much love and affection for this child. And now we're not gonna meet till we get to heaven. But I know we will meet again. Or even for the first time. That really does bring me a lot of hope. A lot of comfort. I was looking back at our ultrasound video earlier today, and just seeing that little child's life, getting to hear its heartbeat, was the most beautiful thing. I'm so grateful for these weeks we got to spend with it. So I don't know if I'm going to end the video here. Maybe I'll check in again in a couple of days. But I just want to say to this baby, and for myself to hear, you are so loved. You're going to be so missed. I love you. To all of you guys watching, I don't even need to guess. I know you guys are all going to be so loving and so supportive, because you guys always are. So I just want to say thank you in advance for walking with me in this journey, however long it takes. I know that healing's gonna take time. I know that it's gonna come. And right now it would be really easy just to wish that none of this had happened. But I don't. I'm glad it happened, because this baby's story, as short as it's been, has been so beautiful. And I'm thankful for that.